I thought we started the game pretty well. Thought the first 20 minutes we dominated possession, but the entire first half we never really got near their goalkeeper. So that was the disappointing part of the first half. We didn't execute our game plan at all in the first 45. We had no penetration, we had no runs in behind their defense. Most of the passes were negative passes, sideways and back. It's not the way that we play. But I think we had 6 debutants out there, first games in the PSL. So I understand the nervousness, I understand the stage, and I think once the butterflies are out of their system, I think you saw in the second half, they were a lot stronger. We were in their half more than they were in ours in the second half. Yes, we were a goal behind, but that's the attacking intent we want to show all the time. We didn't show it in the first 45. So lots of lessons to learn. It's the first game. I think from an experience perspective, these young boys who have never played in the Premier League before can take so much from this occasion today. Not just them, I think everybody, the officials, management, everybody in the club. It was an historical day for the club in terms of being first game in the Premier League in the club's history. So, there was tension, I could see it, and I could see a little bit of nervousness in some of the performances as well. But I've been there before, this is normal for me. And based on the second half performance, I think that we'll see an improved performance in the next one.
Coach business in the starting lineup, coach. The reason for that?
The reason for that is Bongani and Pandle has been doing very well. We pick on form, not on names.
And does he understand that?
He's a professional, he should.
And then, did this game, coach, give you a clear picture of what needs to happen in terms of learning curves?
Yeah, like I said, there's a lot to draw from this game. In particular, our attacking game. I thought the structure defensively was sound. They just had one shot, Monari hit the crossbar, we backed off him. The other one was the goal, the cross that Boyeli scored. Outside of that, they never really threatened us. In the second half, I can hardly think there was one ball across the small box. Could hardly think of another chance that they created. But the disappointment from our side is we're a team that usually creates lots of chances, and we didn't do that tonight. So that's something we got to take out of this and improve for the next game, and I'm sure we will. Like I said, I think the nerves will be out of the boys' systems now, and we should see a more relaxed performance in the next game.
Coach, the transfer window is closing in a couple of days. Any arrivals to be expected? Any departures at Magesi?
Possibly. All I can do is try to give names to management, and then it's up to them whether they bring the players or not, and that's what I'll do. Got 2 days to go. Friday evening, the window closes, so I will try and see if we can reinforce. There are certain areas that I do think need strengthening, but like I said, I also understand that we've got budgetary constraints as a club. We're not a big club with a big budget, so if the answer is we can't bring anybody, I understand as a coach, and I've got to just work with what I've got.
Is there anything that made you happy today?
Yeah, I was so happy for the club. Like I said, what a day for everybody involved at the club. The club has made history to be in this position. The next thing I'm very happy for is the 6 debutants that played their first game in the PSL. That was me 30 years ago, maybe. That was me. I know how they felt. I know how nervous they were. I know they were representing not just themselves, their families. So those are the 2 key things that I was very, very proud of today. Having the club play at this level, and the fact that these 6 kids that have never played in the Premier League before made their debuts today and represented their families, and that makes me very proud.
Coach, the crowd today, there was much more Magesi fans than there was Sekhukhune fans. I feel like this is going to be a redefinition of the Limpopo derbies, considering that also another one coming up on Saturday.
Yeah, definitely. I think last season there was an indication already that we outnumbered the opposing fans, even away from home. So, that's a positive for us. And you could see even after the game, they were singing, they behind the boys, and that's what we're going to need. The 12th man as a small club is going to be so important for us, and we just hope they continue to support us, and we'll keep fighting for them.
Thanks, coach.
Thank you, guys.
Good luck today.
Thanks, man.